What's going on, people? It's Hajimoto from Hajimoto Productions, and today we have a very affordable, very unique Beeman 1358 Bullpup, lightweight, only 7.5 pounds, between 30 and 31 inches in length overall. It's got an integral air stripper and baffle system at the end here. This is shrouded. This is plastic, but it is shrouded. The barrel, very nice. Good crown on it. Nice little stubby barrel. Comes with 2 rotary magazines in the 22 caliber, 10 shots each. This rifle is also available in 177 if that's what you'd like. Comes with the rings for the scope and the Beeman 4x32 fixed power scope. Obviously this isn't going to be any bench rest shooting optic, but somebody that wants something out of the box to go, this gets you there. The underlever cocking is the thing that's unique about this air gun. Most have a bolt action in the back that you're familiar with, or side lever cocking. This has an under lever cock. It comes down right here, and when that pulls back, I don't know if you see the pellet probe pulled out of the way, and now when you push it forward, pushes the round in. Pull the trigger just like any other. You can decock this as well. Put this down, hold it, pull the trigger, let it slide forward. It's now decocked. The cool thing about this is $329 gets you into this platform. So if you wanted to try a Bullpup for a small, lightweight design going into barns or tight wooded area, this is it. You got Picatinny rail all running along the sides so that if you wanted to put accessories on it, flashlights, lasers, you know, what have you. It's a wood stock, not plastic. It's ambidextrous holds on this. Remember, it's under lever, so you can right-hand shooter or left-hand shooter will have a good time with this. We're going to take this thing out to the range and see what it can do. It has a hammer pre-adjust on it. You can adjust the hammer preload assembly so you can get more power or less power depending on what you're shooting. I'm leaving it the way it is out of the box. All I've done to this is cleaned the bore. Really cleaned it well, mopped it, cleaned it, and dried it. And that's it. It's all I've done to it. I want to see what it's going to do out of the box and nothing more. We're going to work on this thing later and do some things to it, but for now, let's just see what she can do. So I'm going to take it out to the range. Let me show you what it comes inside. We get 2 rotary magazines. You get a single shot tray, so that if you want to single load it. All of the Allen keys to work on the rifle, adjust the rifle, install the scope, adjust the hammer preload, all comes with it. And it's got a unique degassing tool. This rifle doesn't have any proprietary fill system. It's a normal Foster fitting on the front, which is a blessing. There's a small little degassing tool, which is really just a pin. It screws into the Foster fitting. Use one of the Allen keys, and as you slowly crank it in, it'll let the air out. So you can degas it if you've got to work on it. That's pretty much it, guys. We're going to take it out there to show you what it could do. Hang in there with me. Okay guys, here we are with the Beeman 1358 Bullpup underlever 22 caliber. I'm using the stock fixed scope that comes with it. It's a 4 power, so it's pretty low. So at 25 yards, we're going to see what it does. I've got 2 loaded magazines. We're going to be shooting the JSB 15.89s, and I'm going to shoot both magazines on this target. So let's get it started. We'll have the chronograph yelling out the numbers so we hear the speed of each shot. And again, this is 25 yards. Mag is done. Continue with the second mag. Looks like that's it. There you go, guys. That's 20 shots. Unfortunately, the chronograph didn't cooperate, but the target at 25 yards says it all. Okay guys, we filled it back up to 2700 PSI. We're going to continue to shoot the JSB 15.89s, but now it's going to be at 45 yards. It's they're downrange at 45 yards. I've got a 3/4 inch stainless steel plate. It's an 8-inch plate. On it is a 6-inch target. I'm going to put these 10 on that target, and that'll be it. Not sure how good I'll do because, again, it's being a fixed 4-power. It's pretty tough to see down that far, but we'll give it a go. 10 shots. That's all 10, guys. Hey guys, it's time for my final thoughts on the Beeman 1358. The scope is nice that you get something with it, but the mounts themselves are extremely fragile. If you were to move this or twist this, you're going to lose center very easily. So while this is a great entry scope, if you're looking to keep this and do something worthwhile with it, my advice would be to get a better set of rings. It's not a bad optic, and as you saw at the range, 25 yards, no problem. I could see pretty well. 45, with no level of magnification, the crosshairs are a bit coarse, and you can also lose almost 1/3 of the target at that range. So it was kind of hard to keep it. But if you look at that grouping at 45 yards, it was pretty respectable. And now that's a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch plate, stainless steel, and it was ringing that thing. So she's got a lot of power. And you saw the chronograph numbers. It was putting out a fairly consistent string. This isn't a regulated gun, so it was tapering down through that shot string, but it did a great job. It really did a good job. The things about this that I think are unbelievable is for $329 to get this. Now I bought mine from Airgun Pro Shop, and I did that to support Rick Utzler and his crew, plus Travis Whitney when they did the Airgun Expo 2021. It was to make up for the fact that we haven't had a SHOT Show in 2 years. And what they did was a virtual SHOT Show. They streamed and sent all the content so that we could sit in the comfort of our home and watch all of the new air guns like the Delta Wolves. This gun was shown, and so many others I can't remember, but all of that video footage is on Rick Utzler's page, either Airgun Web TV or it's going to be on his YouTube channel. You can go ahead and backlog, watch all that stuff. It's great content. It's actually some funny stuff that happened. Thank you very much for that, guys. That was a lot of work. And that's why I bought this from Airgun Pro Shops. This is my way of supporting them for all of that work. I got no discounts, no deals. I'm not doing this review for Rick Utzler or Airgun Pro Shops. I'm doing this for you guys. So you know you can pick up a decent, respectable little bullpup for $329. So that being said, the quirks of it. The underlever kind of, I don't know if you noticed when I was at the range, I reached to cock here. It's just second nature. I mean, every gun I own is up here some way of either pulling a bolt back or a side lever. It takes some getting used to. And if you're shooting this on the bench, that means you're taking this out of its hold position every time you shoot, unless you get a stinger like what I have here. This way it's on here right now, you would never have to move it. You could pull this down, cock it, shoot. Never have to change your position in the bench setting. So that was pretty cool. I'm impressed with it. You can get 2 magazines out of this, which is 20 shots. If you wanted to push it, you could get 30 if you really wanted to push it. It delivers a lot of energy, and the accuracy was respectable. Now it's got a plastic shroud and it really doesn't have a stripper, so it's kind of loud. It's got a bark. I mean, it's got a really good snap. It's very loud. But you can't go wrong. It has a hammer preload adjustment on it, so you can actually increase the power or decrease the power. That being said, if it's too loud for the backyard and you're just going to shoot pests, crank it down and shoot an ultra lightweight ammo. So it's not blasting 1900 PSI out of the barrel. You can have it be around 1500 or something like that. That's all I got on this one, guys. It was a short one, but I'm telling you, this thing was worth it. It's worth it to pick it up if you wanted to get a Bullpup for those tight quarters and you're looking for something respectable. It's got a quirky cocking system, but if you can get used to it, it's not bad. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. In the future, I'm going to do some more videos with this. I'm going to tune it a little bit. I'm going to make a real shroud for this. I'm going to make some baffles and an air stripper for it. I'm going to try to see if I can get a little more life out of it. Again, remember guys, I answer every comment providing it's respectful. So go ahead and leave the information down below. And I'll leave a link to the Airgun Pro Shop for you guys if you want to support Rick Utzler and the rest of the guys when what they did for the Airgun Expo. I think that would be really cool. You guys take it easy and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.